Good evening, everyone. My name is Jaquise Moore. I'm the host of this awesome page, Learning with Jasmine, and I am here. We are here April 30th. Autism Awareness Month is finally over. Of course, for me, autism is every day, and I wanted to leave out with a bang. It has been a pleasure with um, giving you guys insight of autism and what is connected with autism and so many other things. So I definitely highly recommend, if you have not watched any of my videos or you want to go back and watch it again, you can find on Learning with Jasmine page, or it's easier because everything is on there. You can find on YouTube, Learning with Jasmine YouTube channel, and you can watch the videos there. Okay. So in a way, you guys, I'm for those of you that know, I'm a mother who has a child who has autism, and this last day of the month is Autism Awareness Month, and it is advocacy. And I just want to say that if you don't know my story, hear my story. Here's my story. I was very frustrated and overwhelmed and kind of a little bit silly, uh, sometimes when it comes down to just doctor's appointments type of thing. But COVID-19 hit, and I was to the point I didn't know what was going on. Why is Jasmine having these outbursts? And people like, oh, it's you. I'm like, no, it's not me. It's not me. And then finally I got the I accepted the truth, basically. And it was me. But let me tell you right now, before all of that happened, I did a video and I was like crying. My very first video of really letting people know what was going on with Jasmine. And people from the outside of USA and inside of USA, they were like, "Oh my goodness, thank you. Can you do that? Can you do that again?" I'm like, "Do what again? That video? What video?" you know. So learning with Jasmine finally came about when, after I was like, okay, obviously there are so many people that are actually contacting me about, you know, autism. People now are like, anybody that like posted something about autism, they're like tagging me. So I somebody said, you're the social media autism lady. I'm like, what? I'm honored, but oh my goodness. The social media autism lady. And I know there's a whole bunch of people that are promoting autism and bringing awareness and whatever, but it's just like, what? That's what people are calling me? But in a way, you guys, advocacy is definitely something that I have grown to love. I have grown to love. And because I have grown to love, I just wanted to come out with a little encouragement. And I didn't share that I was going to share this, but I posted a question, and it was, how do you advocate, right? And no one commented on Learning with Jasmine post. I guess they were waiting for me. Okay, I guess you guys were waiting for me. But some of my friends on my personal page said, I advocate by being a simple soloist and an amazing problem solver for children with special needs. And then someone else says, by joining groups with regular conversations and by being creative as a teacher, children with ASD need lesson plans to fit their needs, not a system meant for conformity. So I like those questions, I like those answers that came along with it. So advocacy, it's interesting how advocacy means, one thing, and then you can do a lot of things that comes along with advocacy. So here's the definition of advocacy: public support for or recommendation of a particular cause or policy. That is the definition of advocacy. So, it's like, okay, there's so many um, things that you can support, right? You can support autism, you can support IDEA, you can support um, um, advocate for the homeless. You can, it's like over and over. It's like a lot of things that comes along with advocacy. Come on now, you guys, come on now, right? It's a whole lot of, it's a whole list, you know. But I like the simple fact that I think it comes down to realness. Not just I'm gonna advocate for a good cause and then I'm gonna walk away from it. You know, I did a video because I was in need of a help support, right? And then people were like coming, contacted me, and I'm like, hmm, hmm, you know? And this is how Learning with Jasmine came about. So I wanted to kind of like put a little bug in your ear, and say, what is that thing that you are so passionate about? What is that thing? Would you like to share? Comment below. Whether you're watching this video now or you're going to watch it later, you want to comment below, that's fine. What is that thing that you are passionate about? That you literally can't sleep. you hell, you are head over heels, right? About head over heels about the the love and the joy of just thinking about that thing. That's right there is what someone else needs to hear. Someone else needs to feel your love, feel your support. That right there, someone is waiting for your services. That right there, someone is waiting for answers right now for this time, not in the future. No. Or here we go. That thing right now that you are having challenges, that thing right there, not only that is you're going to be your breakthrough, but it's going to be somebody else's breakthrough. Yeah, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Because that energy that is inside of you, it's going to stretch beyond how far you can reach. That right there is going to help someone. Your voice is going to speak for someone else. Yeah, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. You put that energy into whatever platform you want and how you want it. And, it's going to happen because people will feel it. It's interesting because let me there is a there I'm scrolling down my phone to see. There is a picture. There is a picture that um I have shared August 5th, 2020 on Learning with Jasmine page. And it is a picture that I didn't do. It says things I didn't know were anxiety. Things I didn't know were anxiety. And so it has like different things that goes along with that. Okay? Now let me tell you, there's over 15,000 people have reached. That means have people 50 over 15,000 people have seen it. There's about over 100 people who have shared it. It's not even mine. It's not even mine. But there's something that it was written, and I shared it because I had anxiety. That was August. I was still having anxiety. So that was like something that I was trying to share without me saying I really have anxiety. Okay? But you see how that one picture shared it, stretched it across the Facebook world, and thousands of people have reached it. That means have seen it. And about 100 people, or maybe over 100 people, have shared it. So that thing that was inside of me, that anxiety, that I was trying to release myself, that means take away the anxiety. And I'm like, okay, let me help somebody. I'm always been like the type of person, like even if I'm having a challenge, a struggle, I'm going to try to help somebody else out. And then at the end of the day, it's like, ooh, I feel good because I helped somebody else out. Okay. So the simple fact that helped so many people, that thing that was inside of me, self-care and, you know, making sure that stress is have, decrease and all that stuff all that comes along with that. That right there is another way of me advocating. And all of this, learning with Jasmine, posting stuff here and there, have opened up so many windows. Like it's crazy. You know, for me to be on different shows, people's podcasts, for me to have, you know, no degree in no degree. I've taught children, I've taught adults, but no teaching certification in the state, no no degree, bachelor's and master's in education, for me to have really not really maybe over a year of individuals, except for my daughter, of course, who has autism, and I've been working with them. No, I was a preschool teacher. They were in my classroom. I didn't know about anything. I kept asking the parents, like, what can I do to support the child, so everything. But I've never really gone to that extreme to really understand, to really, you know, find out for myself. For me to a have connection with three different organizations, for me to be a special needs coordinator, a parent supporter, and a disability representative for a church conference. That's huge. Those titles are huge with no special education degree. It's the thing that's inside, the drive, the compassion, the passion, the understanding, the acceptance, the love, the joy, everything that comes along will build up, and people will feel it, and people will say they're qualified, he's qualified, she's qualified, because people want to feel what you're going to say versus just with words of what you are saying. You can have a degree all you want to, but if there's no passion for it, I mean, what's the point, right? It's what people feel. For people to actually, um, post something with their children and then tag me because their children has autism. It's just like love. It's like, wow, like I'm impacting, I'm supporting, I'm doing I was called, what I was called for. And here I am thinking, oh, let me just post something. Oh, here I am. Let me just post, put a page together called Learning with Jasmine. Did not know that it was going to stretch this far. So what I'm trying to say is that thing that you are passionate about, advocate. Advocate. Don't waste another time to think about, oh, am I ready? No, you're ready now. You are ready now. I did not know that that video, the first video, was actually going to impact somebody. I was just doing a video because I was tired. And then when I ended it, people were contacting me like, thank you so much. I thought I was alone too. Advocate is a powerful statement. A powerful statement. So I just wanted to encourage you guys to advocate that thing that you're passionate about, that thing that you desire every single day. do it now. Because somebody in this world is waiting for you. Waiting for you to have the information, waiting for you to have the support, waiting for you to have the resources, waiting for you to have the time, waiting for you to have all connections. They are waiting for you. They're waiting for you to even post something that they actually be like, oh my goodness, thank you. I needed it like right now. Thank you. And here I am just seeing something. Oh, okay, let me just, keep it on my phone, and I share it. And about anxiety. That thing, if it's gonna stretch that far, that means that there's a big group of people that, in that group of people that actually needs that support. So what are you going to do, not for your child who has autism, but the advocate, the passion, the love and support that you're going to give to your child, stretch it further than the household. Stretch it. And I'll tell you this right now. If you have a page for autism supports, contact me. I will literally be up on your page. I have like maybe 20, maybe 15 or 20 pages of autism, groups on here. I will support you. Absolutely. I will support you. Definitely. Advocacy is powerful. You right now have access to open up the door, that program, that those resources, whatever it is. You are the only one that is going to do a unique program, a unique way to support someone in this world that's literally waiting for you. That's what it is. So I just wanted to encourage you guys to stand strong, to advocate, because you can do this. Let's go. All right, you guys. Bye-bye.